We're live.
YAJFF. YAJFF. YAJ. Welcome to YAJ. Welcome to YAJ.
Good evening, everybody. It is YouTube Saturday. We are in the weekend. Finally.
Finally.
And yeah, that is Leslie in the background. He didn't disappear. He's here tonight. We just got to take care of the Antonio part. All right, for tonight, let me start off with a trivia question. The trivia question is, without a stomach, you would die. True or false? I'll give you the answer at the end.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Oh,
Go, we're playing.
all right. Spiritual brothers.
If you can see us, let us know. Anybody that wants to chime in, y'all can leave comments. We can see you on Facebook and we can see you on YouTube.
All right. Spiritual brothers and sisters. How we define
Has appeared.
YHJ Saturday. Before we begin, I want to say I love my family, love the kids, love my grandbabies. I also want to say get well Susie, get well Lawrence, Robert.
Yeah. I think everybody's going through some tough times right now.
Veronica Rose did a hell of a job last Saturday.
No, I ain't going there.
And I guess most of y'all now heard that Chadwick Boseman has passed away last night. Unfortunately, Antonio, who knows more about him than I do.
Actually, he had colon cancer.
Yeah.
And he had been battling it since 2016. I think he was doing fine. Then all of a sudden, some things come along. I don't know everything, but I know I've read that part.
Right.
And prayers with the family for the loss.
I'm gonna say this every time. We are not promised to stay here. And for those who think you are, I don't know what other reminders you need that you're getting up out of here. But you're going in a coffin, willingly or not. So those who ain't got the message by now, you're going to soon get the message. There are people dropping all around you. I don't know why you're not understanding that. You can't take it with you.
Actually, I had a friend last night that I talked to that one of their cousins passed away. So and I've had a lot of people that I work with has passed away through this time too.
Mm-hmm.
So
a lot of people died this year, y'all.
Prayers with them, and it's scary. And school's getting ready to start back. Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of people are scared, and a lot of people are like wondering what's going to happen or how things are going to work and all this, that, and the other. Because we are now at the end of September, end of August of the summer, and get ready to get into the fall. So hopefully, down to the winter, everything's going to get back to normal. Things will get better, and we can actually enjoy something out there. Hopefully.
You need to worry less about COVID-19 and worry about what really truly is going to happen.
Because people need money. People need work to make the money because people are struggling right now. People are really struggling.
People never needed money. They never needed money all along. The whole thing about it is people have got to a point where they are selfish, selfless.
No, not everybody. There's people that are struggling working like 2 to 3 jobs to make ends meet.
It used to be back in our
we used to work one job and we'd be okay.
Right. But, before, I don't know when it all started, the hatred, the separation. But at one point, I know somebody had to be neighbors. And the whole thing about when you welcome a new person to your county or neighborhood, everybody comes over, introduce themselves, make a pie or whatever. But now all of a sudden, now the only pie we have is called an AR-15. But the thing that I want everybody to understand is, and I'm trying to be crystal clear with you, no matter what you read, no matter what Bible you read, who you believe in, what deity, whatever, the bottom line is this: you getting up out of here. And if you keep thinking that you're not, you got another rude awakening. And the thing is that what no one seems to understand is that we only have one life to live, and most of us is trying to live it. And
well, you better enjoy it, because if you get a second chance, like what I mean, like being in a car accident or you get real sick. And
this man was a multimillionaire after Black Panther, and he's gone. He's gone.
But he lived his life the way he wanted it. He did very well at what he did.
Let me get on with the story, y'all, because I'm hungry, and I know Shaky over here might start getting shaky in the middle of the show, so she's going to be hungry and short.
I need some Cheetos.
Some Cheetos.
Because of Cheetos.
But I'm glad to be back, and guys, like I said, before I begin to the story, I also want to say that I got workout videos about to start for YAJ with me, and I'm gonna do the best I can with this. So, like I said, just bear with us because we're doing the best we can on what we got. Okay, I happen to be thumbing through a lot of things, and I was watching To Catch a Predator. Y'all remember that show, To Catch a Predator? Because why? Is because here lately I've been seeing a lot of things about pedophilia. And the thing about pedophilia is this: why are we trying to make it okay? And when I came across a story, this is perfect for the theme I've been trying to talk about people pointing fingers. And the reason why I saved this video and I'm sharing it and I put it to my story, because I want you to watch it when I say this, that people have gotten to the point in this video. This assistant prosecutor in Texas, he was soliciting a 12-year-old boy. He was under the Catch a Predator state. He was soliciting a 12-year-old boy. And whether or not he knew what whether or not he was going to go, whether he went willingly or not. But what had happened was he shot himself. So his sister takes it upon herself to tell the news they should be ashamed of themselves. She's seeking legal action, all this stuff, because of her brother shooting himself. Never mind why he shot himself. Never mind why he did not come to the door when there was a guy he worked with, a chief he worked with, was there. And like you said, I was only there to talk to him before, to bring him in peacefully.
And he didn't know they were coming.
He didn't know they were coming. So how did she feel that it was the police department's fault that he shot himself? Or the problem that is, and this is, again, I'm not making this a racial issue. And finally, when I broke this down to Veronica Rose, it's not about the race thing I'm bringing up. It's the character of the people that I'm bringing up that happens to be Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, or whatever. Because the funny thing about all this is, when Black people are caught by the police, they don't have time to gather all their affairs in order before they go to jail or prison. Black people, along with Hispanics and every other culture, gets whisked to prison or they are whisked to jail, and that's where they stay. There is no go home and fix your lawnmower or take care of your rent or making sure somebody's there to look after your puppy Bruce. There's no such thing as that. When a black person or any other culture goes to prison or jail or they're being detained, that's where they're going. Somehow, some way, I've never figured out how white people get a bond, even if they commit a murder.
Oh, there's some black people that get a bond too.
I'm still wondering about that because that must be some type of flaw, or he has a great attorney. But
it's either the attorney or they're giving you some stuff that they want to help catch people that they need.
That's a snitch.
Well,
that's a snitch.
It is what it is. I mean, they will use people.
But usually that only happens during drugs. But if a black person is suspected of killing someone, oh hell no, he ain't getting out. Rape, oh yeah, you might as well forget that too. That's even a
that should go for any culture,
right?
Any culture whatsoever should go for that culture.
But this dude who killed himself in 2006, and the reason why I brought this up, because look at everything that is happening. Look at everything that's happening. Again, we have a two-sided story. Never mind the crime. See, here's the thing. George Floyd, what we saw was laying on the ground. He had a police officer on his neck with his other two buddies around the side holding him down, where he was already handcuffed and detained. You have a man who pretty much probably knew why they were there, who had an opportunity. He didn't want to talk about it. He just killed himself. He didn't want to talk about what he did, but remember what I'm telling you. He was an assistant district attorney, which means is he put away what, ladies and gentlemen? Bad people.
And you don't want to go to jail if you put them away yourself.
That's why I brought that up. All you people who sit here and defend public officials, we keep trying to tell you, they're all dirty. You keep wanting to throw in the good ones, but the good ones get shunned just like everybody else. Some people want to keep their pensions, but the ones who keep on holding on to the fact that there's some good cops out there, yeah, where?
There's a thing. Well, they're here. What can I say? Oh, my sister-in-law put something on there that somebody said that, there's good people out there. I can't remember how to read it perfectly, but there's good people out there, but there's so many people that are hateful that the good people that want to be good is getting to the point now that the good people want to be hateful also.
And we're not trying to be.
And you do. You do good things for people. You try to help people, and you do this, that, and the other. And then you get one person that you are trying to work with, do things with, and help out and do everything you need to. And all of a sudden, they treat you like crap.
Why is every time that there's a black person gets shot, we quickly find his criminal history? Why would a white man who sits there and he don't need a criminal history, but he does some sadistic stuff. He has a basement. Everybody
has a little bit of skeletons in their closet, depending on how big or how small it is.
Yeah.
You've done something. Now, there are people out there, like the nuns or whatever, that, they've probably not done bad things, but, we've all either lied or did something that we weren't supposed to do.
I mean, I was at work today, and I was minding my own business, and it was hot as hell outside. And this little girl was getting out with her parents to go eat. And she looked at me and her eyes got this big. Why is that? Why would she be afraid of me? What would I want with her?
Because you got those big muscles. She probably thought Credible Pop was coming after her.
But see, remember, back in the day, we were the boogeymen. But yet, white women, went missing all the time.
Boogeyman was like a furry thing.
No. We were the boogeymen. We were the bad men. We were the even, the savages. But yet, until they figured it out. White men were the serial killers. The white women went missing. The hookers.
Oh,
the
and
black hookers
that's
went
another
missing.
thing. There's a lot here lately. In the past month or two, there's been a lot of children missing.
Yeah. And
Where are all these children going that are turning up missing?
we already know. We already know why they're coming up missing. We already know. I'm just look.
Oh, you can't solve everything.
It's
It's
not even
But
that.
just putting out there that 2020 has been bad enough. It really has.
It's frustrating.
And everybody's ready to get back to get out there and socialize. Get out there and at least be around some people and at least go out and have a little bit of fun.
They can't. They don't know how.
No, there's people that know how and want to, and then
Why
there's
would
people
you?
out there that ruin it for people.
Why would you? Because the whole thing about it is this. It's like when you and I talk about the justice system and we get
I'm not
mad.
talking about go out there and be bad.
No,
I'm talking about go out there and just have enjoy life.
What I'm talking about is people have put on a facade for so long that it's starting to show. And people have gotten to the point now that they feel like they're invincible when they're talking shit to you. And the whole thing about it is, my mama always told me,
Where's mom say?
don't write a check you can't cash.
Well, that's true. Or if you're gonna write a check, write it the day before you get paid.
Yeah, because some of y'all be bouncing. That's why y'all call the police right after you do the dumb crap you're doing. But look, what we're saying is this. We see what is really going on out here. And we see that Facebook only want to tell what it wants to tell. And I'm not bashing Facebook at all. I'm not. What I'm saying is these are innocent children, but yet people only want to fight for who they want to fight for. You want to talk about the athletes. Well, I hate to tell you, but since y'all want to bash the athletes to talk about what they do and don't do, how about you think about this for a moment? They're in the community. What do you do? They also help with cancer research. What do you do? They also do breast cancer awareness every month in October. What do you do? These athletes also have their own charities. What do you do?
Yeah,
they make
help out
schools.
people and stuff like that.
They do a lot. Have camps. What do you do? You bash these athletes about standing, sitting, disrespecting the flag, but what do y'all do? I see it all the time on Facebook. What do y'all do? Y'all go out to the soup kitchen? They do. They pass out free meals. They also help the community. They also go to these soup kitchens. And some of them do it while they're in uniform. Some of them do it while they're in plain clothes. Some still do it while they're retired.
I know a lot of people that go out there and help the homeless and feed the homeless and help take care of things. And make hats and pass them out to them.
Yeah.
Free hats to help out the homeless. There's a lot of homeless people out there. I mean, as much as everybody's been through this pandemic and not getting to go here, this, that, and the other, and you got these people out here that are homeless out there in the heat, walking around and trying to make it.
Do you even offer them a bottle of water? Do you do anything?
I mean, I'll admit, there are some people out there that are panhandling that they are actually trying to get your money. So they don't have to get a job. They can take your money and pay for their things. I've seen it. But there are people out there that are really just can't do it.
Yeah.
They struggle and they're at the bottom level and they just can't do it anymore.
Wow, man, nobody on there.
Yeah, it's 2, 3, 4 sometimes. I'm sure there's a lot more people watching. We just don't see them. If you want to comment, you may comment.
Oh, they know how to comment.
I know they know how to comment. I'm
They
just
know
saying
how to
there are
comment. They know how to comment when it's Trump 2020. They know
oh
how
my
to,
gosh, don't even start.
look, they know how to comment when they want to figure out, oh, this black dude got a criminal history. Why is he always Black Lives Matter?
Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm just saying. We out. Go ahead.
Sure?
Yeah, because I'm hungry.
Okay. All right, true question was, without a stomach, you would die. Is that true or false? Well, the answer is false. You can live without a stomach if you have a medical reason for having your stomach removed. Your esophagus will be joined to your small intestines and the food will travel through your body quicker.
Y'all didn't know that. My
Did
food,
you know that?
yeah, because my food's about to travel in a few minutes.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
I picked this for a
Thank you
reason.
for all people watching for tonight.
Yeah, I picked this for a reason because I've watched a lot of you finger pointers. Y'all, how in the hell did y'all people you research someone's past to see what they've done, but yet I don't see none of y'all researching on how to better the world, better your state, better your community. I don't see none of y'all doing that.
Neighborhood I used to live in before I got divorced and all that, we moved. In my neighborhood, everybody in the neighborhood got together. We used to 4th of July and all Labor Day and Memorial Day and all that. We'd all pile up because we lived at a dead end. We'd all pile up. Kids had the 4 houses to go to. We'd all cook out. We'd all hang out. Kids would play, run back and forth, do some fireworks. Well, we weren't supposed to, but hey, that's done over with now. And if you ran out of milk or bread or a hot dog bun or cheese and you needed it, you called up the neighbors and said, hey, can I borrow this? Can I have this? Or whatever. And you watched each other's kids and everything. So, I mean, you know, it was out there, and I would love to have that again. I miss it. I really do miss it. Some of the people are still in that neighborhood. All right, anyway, that's another day, another story.
YNJF.
All right, peace out, everybody.
YNJF.
Have a good weekend, and we will see you on YouTube Tuesday.
No, we won't.
My turn to you.
Everybody probably watch it. Remember one thing, we getting up out of here. You better choose what home you belong to, because I know who I belong to, and you know where I'm going. Oh, that's my cue.
Welcome
All right,
to
y'all.
YAJ.
Good night.
Welcome to YAJ.
Are we out?
Hold on,
Are we off?
hold on.
I'm gone.
Oh, there we go.